Well, okay, I have limited battery, so hope this lasts long enough. And I'm sitting here right now on my bed with this whole setup of microphone with a pop filter and holding it in my hand, so hope this sounds right. But well, hello guys, how are you doing so far into the new year? You know me, well, in the last days of the previous one I was really struggling to put puzzle pieces in my head together well enough, and I couldn't force myself to work on any video I planned. I didn't use any script as I thought it's gonna help me not to get stuck in the writing phase, so I experimented with recording my live streams and editing them into the videos, and I think this workflow has some merit, but I'll save it for very specific videos or fragments, I think, because, well, it allows me to make stuff quicker, it allows me to make more natural commentary, but at the same time I went back to like my previous video from Dragon's Dogma, I think, and it was way better sounding than my newest material, so I think well, enough said. I think I should write more and prepare more for the videos. With this one you are watching right now, hopefully, I decided to go back to the classic scripted format, and well, I have several projects in my head already, but just to keep things moving I decided to make this small one about like the stuff I'm playing recently, about the stuff I'm doing recently, but also, well, I started rambling already, so I guess it's gonna be more of a talking one. I really wanted to explain my projects, which I have been stuck, which I had stuck like in the editing hell lately, and also share some cool findings and latest interests of mine with you guys. So the first thing which I'm playing lately, which I kinda surprisingly started and still doing, is the Outer Worlds. This is a bit of surprise even for me, as I was actively avoiding the game for such a long time. I was never a fan of its art style, the humor wasn't exactly my type, and also it was always running poorly on my setup. I remember playing it on my previous PC and that was like really laggy, and then I tried it on the one which I'm using right now, which I haven't updated since forever. It's like a Lenovo notebook, which I'm doing like everything on since my masters, like the beginning of my masters. I was doing all the architecture, like drawing, rendering, all the BIM stuff, the ArchiCAD, the Revit, and also all my music software is running on it. I'm learning Blender, as I will tell you later, and also of course playing games. So it's like it's not the best PC, but it apparently gets the job done. So that's that I'm thankful for. And the game, The Outer Worlds, was free on Epic one time, and I was and it was like sitting in my library, never to be touched, as a lot of those free games from Epic. And I always, I kind of like the premise. I guess it kind of reminded me of BioShock, maybe. I don't know, like kind of, the vibe. And a lot of people online said it was a mid-game after all. I may be telling something very divisive right now, because I know there's like a fan base of this game, but also, the overall ratings of it, the reviews which I saw weren't like stellar, right? So why should I bother with a mid-game if there are so many better ones, right? So that was my philosophy. The thing which pushed me to give it a shot was a video which I saw on YouTube randomly, where a person seemed to really love the game. And frankly, it's beautifully refreshing to see someone fully embrace a mixed game. There has been some sort of resurgence of this subject recently, noticing the nuance, seeing the good in the meh, being able to appreciate the less liked and admit that we can enjoy it too. And kinda, with that in mind, my take on it is playing the game which seemed so uninteresting for me before, and I discovered how much it can mean for someone else, so I started to enjoy that too, apparently. The other one, which I'm playing lately, is Brighter Shores. This is also a surprise, but I guess there's always some kind of MMO in my routine. I got hooked on this one lately mainly because I kinda needed a game with clear objective and rewarding progression. And well, I never thought a new project from Andrew Gower, the man behind RuneScape, the original one, which I never could have gotten into, will cut it, but here we are. Apparently, contrary to the popular opinion, I really like the art style. It's very consistent. I like the diorama aesthetic. The models and color palettes are gorgeous, and the gameplay pacing weirdly suits me. Like the balancing act between active and passive AFK things to do makes me log in daily and slowly progress the quests, which is like my main objective for now, to complete all the quests. They are in like a free version. I'm not buying the subscription yet, but who knows, maybe. We'll see how long I'll stick around. But the fact that the active development is progressing before my eyes makes me excited for the future updates. So it's really nice to, be there from the start. Next one, which I got like a moment with this month, maybe the beginning, maybe the last month actually, is Civ 6, like Civilization 6 on mobile. And yeah, you heard it right. Seems like I'm discovering the appeal of mobile platforms all of a sudden. But seriously, Civ is a perfect game to have in portable form, and for me it's just became a common thing to do, to carry my phone around the house with my Julius Caesar's Conquest open when doing other things, and it became a bit dangerous as I've been trying to reduce my screen time, so you can imagine the consequences of the one more turn syndrome ported to mobile, but it's a lot of fun. And another thing which I started back last year when I was working on an interior design project was Blender. And like back then I forced myself to learn it a bit, learn Blender a bit, discovered a great urge to explore this program, and as I never learned how to do proper renders during my architecture studies, I decided to get better with it, and I use the Steam version not only for the spent hours count, but it's a very welcome feature. But it's also way easier for me to get updates this way, so kinda two things at once. But at the moment of writing the script, I have like 79, 80 hours clocked in, maybe. Probably not nearly as much as expected of someone, really trying to model. But that's like 3 or 4 little projects, and I have a lot to learn, so I envision a great Blender adventure coming up, so that's cool. Another thing which I wanted to talk about is my little project which I started way back with Infra, and actually completing, like 100%ing it. I already published 2 videos of me trying to get the last achievement, which is literally the only thing which keeps me from like 100%ing this game. It's the achievement One Man Is Not Enough, which I basically have to botch the entire objective of the game, which is to make photos and repair stuff on your way. Just to finish the game without doing this stuff. And I already published 2 videos. These are exactly my edited live streams of me trying to like just progressing through the game, trying to beat it. But the thing is that I lost the entire 3rd episode, which was already edited and ready to publish, because I deleted it by accident some time ago. I posted a little note on YouTube that I'm going to upload the 4th part straight away, just to keep things moving, but actually I haven't had I didn't do the the fourth part yet. I haven't launched the game since then. I think the fact that I deleted such a big chunk of progress just demotivated me, so I was thinking that maybe I'll just finish the game and do some kind of retrospective after the fact. So maybe we'll do that, but either way, the project is still ongoing, and I haven't forgotten about it. I really want to finish the fact. I really want to finish the game, and the fact that it's just one achievement makes me really, actively planning the next moves. Also, way back when I uploaded the Dragon's Dogma video, I named it Part 1 because that was just my first impressions after like few hours of the game. And actually I have all the recordings and even a bit of a script for the second part, which I made after finishing it, and it was way back, like I think it was 1 year ago exactly, or no, like I think 1 year ago I uploaded the first one, and I finished game sometime after that, but yeah, it was like few months ago, so a lot of time, and I doubt I'm gonna finish this because it's always my problem that I spend too much time doing something to, start caring again about it. So frankly, maybe I will go back to the recordings one time, but unfortunately not this time around. Also, another project still in works is Path of Exile video, which I also have stuck in a editing hell. I think I'll try to make it a reality as soon as possible, because I know that it's gonna be the same thing as Dragon's Dogma 1. I was really motivated to make the first part, and the second is just like, okay, no. I just got demotivated. I think the same thing will happen with the Path of Exile if I won't force myself to edit this soon enough. So probably that won't be the best video, but I really want to get it out. So yeah, these are some of the projects which are stuck and are causing my anxiety all the time. So hope to resolve the issue soon. This kinda makes me want to make a separate talking one about like the problems connected with motivation and the fact that the drive to make something can disappear as easily as it can appear, and I don't know, like maybe trying to find ways to combat this, but yeah, this seems like a tough one, so we'll see. Either way, just a quick one to keep things moving, as I said, to get things out of my mind and onto the editing software. And in the meantime, I will hopefully finish one of the projects I'm talking about, and finding new ideas for the next one. So until then, see you and bye.